Good morning, everybody. It's Taco Tuesday, right? Happy Taco Tuesday. Welcome back to the Fumble Live. We've got so much to talk about today. We forgot to talk about this yesterday. I think it's because nobody is surprised about it. Luke Walton got fired, but the most important thing is KD and Kuzma got some explaining to do. Chris is going to tell us about that. But before we get into all that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. And now here is the Fumble Squad. I'm Jackie Ray. You can follow me on all things at Jackie Ray TV.
I'm your boy Chris. You can find me everywhere at CK2K. I'm just foreshadowing a moment in post up that I'm not looking forward to. But let's get into the show.
Yeah, let's get into it because I am actually looking forward to the post up because I've got some things to say, KD. I do. You know that. but before we get into that, let's talk about this Luke Walton thing. Because we must. We didn't talk about it yesterday, mainly because I don't think any of us are really surprised by this, like at all in any way, shape, or form. But he was fired. I think my only question about this situation is why? What did you expect? How did you expect this to be different? Why not make this move during the off season? 17 games into the season seems a little off on the timing, but I just want to read to you what the general manager, Monty McNair, said in a written statement. He says, after thorough evaluation of the season thus far, I decided to make the change to the head coach position. I want to thank Luke for his efforts and contributions to our team. Okay. I mean, they've had is it like 10 coaches in 15 years or something like that? They go through
something reckless.
Water. And so obviously, I mean, even though none of us thought Luke was the man for the job, it's still not a Luke problem. This is a Sacramento Kings problem. So, Chris, your thoughts?
Well, I'm gonna be real. I'll be honest. Initially, when he got the job, I did think he was going to be good for the job. I'm gonna be completely honest. Initially when he initially got the job, I thought he was gonna be handed the team. They were on the cusp of going in that other direction. He was gonna have full control. It wasn't gonna be the Lakers situation. I thought maybe it would work. Then I saw him coach about like 10 games that same season. I was like, oh yeah, no, I was wrong. That initially I will say yes, I was wrong, but since that same season, I thought he should have been fired after that one season because it was problem after problem after problem. Could not handle Buddy Hield and Bogdanovich that's now on the Hawks, which is why he's on the Hawks, because he didn't know how to handle the both of them. And then he almost lost Buddy in the process, but luckily the Lakers decided they wanted Westbrook instead of Buddy Hield, and that could have been a whole other thing. And on top of that, your number 2 draft pick, the guy that's supposed to be out there helping the guys that you have right now, Marvin Bagley, doesn't even want to play for you. You continue to go with business as usual, thinking that the coach was not the problem. So, yeah, I think that they're about a season or two too late with this firing. So, like you said, no one was surprised. Like, they saw that and was like, oh, all right, cool. So, what was the score for the Monday night game? Like, nothing surprised me about that.
Right. So, yeah, it is 10 coaches in 15 seasons.
Jeez. I mean, I can't talk. I'm a Knicks fan, so.
Right. And, speaking of Knicks, I'm a little disappointed. But, LeBron's not going to get to play out. But that's fine. We'll talk about that later. That's fine. This situation, now that Alvin's going into this situation, obviously he's the interim coach. I mean, are we expecting any kind of changes, or is this just one of those things that it's like, let's get through this season and then just see what happens?
Alvin, look, this is the reason why I can never hate on Alvin Gentry. Alvin Gentry is the GOAT at taking advantage of interim situations. He did it with Phoenix, and then right after D'Antoni was finally gone, in that whole Phoenix era, Gentry came in and as an interim coach was tremendous, had a good first season. So then, boom, they ended up giving an extension, and then he just fizzled out. Same thing happened in New Orleans. We just saw that recently, where the first season he was interim, and then he was great that first season. So they thought they had to go to the future. Him and AD was going to be great and everything. Then that sort of fizzled out towards the end there. And I expect the exact same thing to happen with the Kings. I think he is going to have he's going to have a oh my goodness, why is his name escaping me? A Nate McMillan type of moment this season. You know how Nate McMillan took over last year for the Hawks, and then they just played tremendous basketball. I think the same thing is going to happen because this Kings team is not bad. Like on paper, they have a talented young group of guys over there. Marvin Bagley finally will get to play because he's been healthy. He just didn't want to play. Now there's going to be a conversation. I'm sure he's going to want to play with Gentry. So I think that they're going to have a nice push this year. Gentry then gets an extension, and the same thing's going to happen. He's going to fizzle out down the line somewhere. So I think this is going to end up working in their favor, at least for this season.
I kind of agree, but I was looking at the chat. I think it's you passed me. Mark said that the whole Kings organization is a mess, which I agree with.
For sure.
But like you said, it's not a bad team. Like when you look at them, they're not a bad team. So since they're not a bad team, the talent is not entirely the issue. How can we stop them from being a mess going forward? Is this a GM situation? Like, how can we stop the mess that is Sacramento?
Look, I only just learned what it's like to not be a mess as a franchise anymore. From my Knicks, it turned out that the whole thing that we were saying the entire time was exactly what it was. You got to change up top. And the Kings refused to change up top. They still got Vadi up there making some reckless decisions. And so I don't know. I don't know that it's more than a coaching problem. Yes, they're able to put some good teams together, but the whole situation in Sacramento is just a mess. So I mean, hopefully Gentry goes in and, pushes all the right buttons, and then Fox plays well, and, Bagley and Halliburton, those guys look way better and whatnot. But as far as like long-term success, there's a lot that needs to be fixed inside the organization, and that's what the Knicks had to do. They just cleaned house, they changed it all up, bringing in the top agent of CAA and Leon Rose and Worldwide West, who's out there just talking to every player in the league. Like, they had to change it all up, and now we have a whole different situation with the Knicks right now, and I think the Kings have to do the exact same thing. But until then, we'll just hope that Gentry is good for right now.
All right, so before we move on, do you think Luke gets another head coaching job?
He better not. I mean, yes, not because I want him to. He's going to get another head coaching job. Like, we just know how that works. He's a young budding coach. He had a good run with the Warriors. It just wasn't the right situation, so he's going to get another job. If you ask me, he should.
Okay, I hate when people say that. He didn't have a good run with the Warriors.
I agree. 100%.
Built that team. All he did was ride that wave. I hate when people say that.
I agree. I completely agree. No, I get you. Well, yeah, I understand. He coached LeBron, and it was a nightmare. No, I get it. You should have him more. No, I completely agree. I mean, he did a good job, but substituting when you had nothing but depth and already good players, like, I don't know, man, miss me with that. So, but he's probably going to get another job, though, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
All right, well, we'll wait and see. And then hopefully if they have to fire him, they do it in the offseason and they don't wait until 17 games in. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But that's all I got for Need to Know News on this Taco Tuesday. Why are my days off? Is it because it's a short week? My days off.
I think so.
For Taco Tuesday. Chris, take us into the post-up.
Yeah, no, same thing happened to me. I was like, oh, it's Tuesday. You said Taco Tuesday. I'm like, it is? I thought the week just started. Anyways.
Me too.
Yeah, you threw me off too. Like, damn, it is Tuesday. Anyways, it's time to post up. It's your boy Chris here on this fine Taco Tuesday. And we're starting off. Oh boy, we're gonna go on a journey on this one. You guys see the thumbnail, but we have to go on this journey. Mr. Kevin Durant. Now, Slam was innocently trying to post this dope little montage of KD photos for his new shoe that has like a dope what's it called? Dope artwork on the shoe. It's just the whole vibe for KD. Posting this picture and then the next one right here, just a vibe of KD. But then, innocently enough, from Slam, they posted this picture. I'm gonna need you guys to just look closely at this picture. Now, what sucks is that shoe looks dope, right? That shoe looks amazing, but unfortunately, that's the second thing you're looking at when you see this photo. You look at that little space between the tights and the sock, and you see. Oh my God! You see a nightmare. Now, I don't know if KD did this on purpose to take away from his hairline and his crazy hair. I don't know, but that is absolutely hard to look at. Twitter was going crazy. People, there you go, Leo zooming in on it.
That's what I'm talking about, Leo.
Golly,
what is that?
That man,
it looks like a lizard that's been dead for 40 years.
Oh my God! Someone said that thing looked like wild goose steak. I was like, y'all, that is too much. That's the marbling on KD's scale. Like, that is too far. That's disgusting. Yeah, that looked like all of Arizona right there in between his thigh and his sock. Like, that is dry. Mm-hmm. Ash, terrible. I don't understand. KD, he's literally an AAU player in the NBA. Because look, my little brother was in the AAU circuit, and these kids are like machines. It's just wake up, eat basketball. They sometimes they might take a shower. They damn near never put on no damn lotion because they just put a shower, put clothes on, and go out there. Sometimes hair looking nappy, sometimes hair is done like it. It's an AAU kind of thing. So I feel like KD's that kind of guy. All these millions of dollars, and he just gets to the gym, checks his phone, puts on his jersey, and goes out and play. That's why his hair is never brushed. That's why his ankles out there all ashy, because he's still living the AAU life. Man, you gotta put some sort of care into yourself. But that is disgusting. But it gets funnier from there. KD saw the countless amount of hate he was getting on social media, and he put this up on Twitter and said, "I'm about to pull my y'all broke card in a second." F y'all. I was like, that of all the Kevin Durant responses, that was a great one. That was top notch for sure. But then Giannis, I think Giannis is a troll enough to do this. I think he did this on purpose. I think it was on purpose, but it was funny. Giannis posted these pictures saying 4 straight finished the home stand strong on Wednesday, #ZoomFreak. Now, he's supposed to be showing off his new shoes, but if you look real closely, I'm going to put another picture up here. Giannis Antetokounmpo is showing that he is definitely taking good care of his leg situation. Very similar photo, if you ask me, but a lot better result. I think he did it on purpose. I think he promoted the shoe while also taking a little shot at KD at the same time. I thought this was hilarious. But this whole thing was just weird. Because I'm seeing, first of all, I saw the meme before I saw the actual photo on Twitter. So I'm like, what am I looking at? Whose ankle is this? This is disgusting. And I find out it's Kevin Durant. I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I don't know. That's KD for y'all. That's MVP to be. Well, if not Steph Curry has something to say about it, but he's having a great season. But golly, get that man some Jergens, get that man some Aveeno, do something. Help my man out.
Crisco at this point, some straight up Crisco. that was no. You need more lotion. You need Crisco oil, sir. Just bathe in it, nasty.
Yeah, man. It's hard. Like, it's funny at first, but then it just gets hard to look at. I'm like,
because I mean, maybe y'all don't, because I literally broke up with the guy because he would do this, and he would take off his socks, and it would be like dust flying up because he was so ashy. Come on, man. When you take off your socks and dust fly, that's that kind of ash, you nasty. How do you not see that and do nothing about it? Sir.
Yeah. Nah. No. Yeah, my ankle, it's just crazy because my ankles, I've never seen them get that ashy before. Like, yeah, obviously, brothers, knees, elbows. Like, I have to apply like several times a day. This is how it happens. But that is like the weirdest part of your ankle. Because it's not even, I don't know. That's impressive. That's all it is. I don't know. I could talk about this all day, but golly.
Me too.
Yep. So I expect KD to do a follow-up picture today, completely Crisco'd up, olive oiled up, and showing off the shoes proper, because those shoes are actually dope, but unfortunately nobody was paying attention to the shoes. So that's that. And we have another person that had some explaining to do in the same damn day. I feel like we've been on I feel like it's the pandemic, or not, I mean, it's still in the pandemic, but I feel like it was like the lockdown all over again. If y'all don't remember when we first were doing Post Up, it felt like I was talking about this dude every single day, and I feel like for the last week and some change, it's been that all over again. Kyle Kuzma. I feel like I'm not gone a day without talking about Kyle Kuzma, and this one, I'm not going to defend you on, Kuz, because what the hell are we doing right here? What in the inflatable tube, man, are we doing on right now? Look at this. And then the best part, like, I should have got the video to show you guys. The best part was he walked down the entire hallway straight-faced, thinking he's so cool. But what I was waiting for, I was hoping we were going to see him have to open the door, and we did. And I wish I sent you the video, because he looked like a damn fool, because he walked over to the door, and he had to wait, and he's there pulling up his sleeves to try and get to the door. I was like, you look like a whole idiot. But it's okay, because he was hearing it from a lot of his ex-teammates, a lot of his ex-Laker teammates. They were giving him hell, starting off with none other than Mr. LeBron James, who said, ain't no effing way you wore that. I'm not pressing that like button because this is outrageous, Kuz. And then Kuzma's out here fighting for his life. He was defending everybody better than he was playing defense for the Wizards last night, saying, King James, man, LMAO, that is fire. I don't know who you trying to convince, because LeBron did not respond, because he's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. Change immediately. But he wasn't the only one. My man Earl Smith Jr., Mr. J.R. Smith said, man, hell nah, with laughing emojis. And Cruz said, it's cold out. JR's not laughing with you, bro. 4 hours and he didn't respond. Then we had Isaiah Thomas respond with, come on, killer. Although that one ain't it. But this one I feel like was the realest one. Like he was genuinely concerned, like, yo, that's not, there's no emojis. Like that, right. Like the little LOLs. They're like, I think he was genuinely like, "Yo, cool, no, bro, no." But he's like, "It's cold out." LOL, the same kind of response they did with J.R. Smith. He knows he looks foolish. But the thing I'm learning, I'm learning that these designers, they put a nice little chunk of change in these athletes' pockets. So that's why they're like, "Oh, you gonna give me that much to wear that? Yeah, I'll do it." So I think that's what it was. But Kuzma out here, that is not it. Jackie, do you want to unleash on that fit, or we just want to move on from that? Looking like this.
I'm trying to remember when I saw it last night. I had two problems. One, don't you date a model girlfriend? How she let you? She must be somewhere.
But that's
else.
Fashion, Jackie. That's fashion.
Look, I can't remember if it's Fat Albert or what, but there's a character
that Albert.
Has them, you know what
yeah. What's his name?
I don't know. That's exactly.
No, I'm googling right now.
Is it Dumb Donald? Is it Donald? It's not Mushmouth.
It's not Mushmouth. Hold on. Come on.
I don't know.
Oh man, I'm not gonna get there in time. I'm not gonna get in time.
Let us know in the chat. Somebody in the chat know the Fat Albert character I'm talking about.
Yeah, where the beanie and the I know exactly who you're talking about.
And he got the long ass arms, or
yeah, green. Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll get chat. We'll leave it to you guys. Help us out in the chat.
Right.
But yeah, it's the green one. Yeah, the pink beanie. I forgot his name.
Dumb Donald. He says
it is Dumb Donald.
That's what he said.
Yeah, but that's exact. Yeah, once you said that, I was thinking the same thing because his sleeves were dragging and everything too. Mm-hmm. Man, dumb Kuzma. All right, cool. That's what we going with. Oh man. But yeah, so we're going from there. Oh my goodness. Over to Jordan Clarkson. Now this one, I don't know how to feel about it. I honestly don't know how to feel about it. Like I love the fandom, but I don't know. I don't know if it's because of my feelings towards Utah, but it's just something about this. I just didn't like it. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'm being too critical, but I just wasn't crazy about this. All right. But we had a little fan who was a diehard Jordan Clarkson fan. At first, I thought he was a diehard Birdman fan, Chris Anderson fan, because they threw me all the way off. But no, he in fact is a diehard Jordan Clarkson fan. And he showed up to the game with his dad, proud as hell, looking like this. Here's the video.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Look at the face. Dead serious too. Look at the dad too. All right, Billy. I'm gonna sit over here. All right, don't. And his brother back there. Look, I don't know what it is. In the face too, he is committed. Oh, that's his sister. Excuse me. But he is committed to the bit. Like he is committed. I am Jordan Clarkson. I'm not Billy today. You call me Jordan Clarkson. I am Jordan Clarkson today, more like Jeffrey Clarkson, but yeah, we'll go with that. Whatever the case may be. But regardless, Utah Jazz saw the fan. Obviously, this was from the broadcast, and they loved it. Utah Jazz posted the moment that him and Jordan Clarkson actually got to meet, and they said, "Now that's a Jordan Clarkson fan." Jordan Clarkson took the picture with them, as you see right here. Signed the back of the jersey. He was really excited about it. I don't know what it is. Like this should be a wholesome moment, but something about it I'm just not crazy about. I don't know what it is. Maybe I do know what it is, but I'm just not. Oh man. Yeah, see, my God saying I'm sorry, but that's not it. Yo, Fly Guy Ace, that's too far. He says my guy walks like Zion. Yo, chill. The little waddle, he'll chill on that. But yeah, man. I saw many Birdman in there saying that he's a Jordan Clarkson fan. Yeah. Oh man! All right. Well, this next one, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not joining y'all on this one. I suffered through this several times. I thought I was gonna make it to this point without having to watch this damn video again. No. But yeah, I have to show you one of the grossest things in the history of the NBA I have ever seen. So if you are into this, enjoy. I'm not joining y'all. I've seen this before. What I want y'all to notice and pay attention to is I want y'all to pay attention to how many people went over there to handle the situation, and even they had to back up from the situation. And this dude, just watch the video. I'm going to be over here. Just let me know when it's done. I'll be right here. Watch the video.
Oh, God.
Man.
Oh, Oh no!
Must have spilled a keg over there or something. I don't know what happened. Coca-Cola
He just sits there.
What do you see? Popcorn?
I know it's a beverage, but
Oh my God!
I don't know whether it was Coke or not.
Look at that!
Could be water.
My man, Michael Colley thought that was hilarious. But he just stays there, and it's all over his shirt, all over his crotch.
Popcorn. They got towels.
Is it popcorn?
A lot of towels
Bro, you know
down
that's
there,
not no damn popcorn.
Yo, Luke,
I
I don't know what he's mad about, but he probably got the news.
This may take a minute or two.
He's just still there, and he thinks he was still going. Buddy,
You're holding your nose.
man, they ain't doing this stuff in L.A.
Oh, that's Miaoni. You know, you don't see that often.
Kevin Bryant. Oh, it is on here. Okay, I didn't know the second part was on here. There you go. There you go. Look. Look if you want to, but he got it all over his little gut. And look how he waddling off because he is gone. Look at that. Oh, God. Get away from him. Oh, God, all over your Darren Fox jersey. Oh, man. My Glock. Someone banned my Glock. I don't need an image. I do not need an image. Rudy Gay was like, moments before Luke was fired. Yeah, the memes were hilarious because the news came out and then this video went viral. So they coincided perfectly together because, you know, the joke was, oh, what being a Kings fan be like? And then my man was over there on the side throwing up. Yeah. I thought I got away from it.
Ever come back to watch the game?
Nah, that was the end. Can you imagine? I'm good now. I'm good. All right, sir. Right back to your seat. It's all clean and ready for you to go. Go right back ahead. Oh no, man. But me and producer were talking about it before the show. Jackie, do you think that there needs to be some sort of like rule, like for if you're sitting like courtside like that? Does there need to be a drink minimum, or what do you think that they need to do? Because this stopped the game. Like it's not like you in the box or you in the nosebleeds or whatever the case may be. And you go crazy. I mean, if you sit in the regular seats and you're out there spewing around other fans, you would also disrespectful as hell. Like if you on the fumble because there was a fight because you threw up on somebody, I think that's fully warranted. But neither here nor there. All the point of what I'm saying is when you know you're courtside, you're technically a part of the show. So there should be some sort of drink minimum for these fans, right?
I mean, see, and I know y'all got mad at me when I said this before, but I think it's time to back the fans up. I don't think they should be that close to the court anymore. I know y'all get mad when I said that, but we've seen fans try to touch players. We've seen fans, like, people are clearly out of pocket. I've seen Floyd, I don't know if it was Floyd Money or his girlfriend, but one of them spilled something on the court. At least they didn't throw up. I mean, that's better. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of over it. This was 15 minutes. 15 minutes it took for them to click, and then I think the mascot came out in a hazmat suit at one point. I saw that.
He was just in his regular suit, but he
he went hazmat suit on or something. That would be hilarious. This is just too. It definitely, if you're gonna allow first of all, they need to only be able to drink in containers that have some sort of lid that can't fall off if they drop it. You know what I mean? Like a screw on.
That 100% agree with. Right.
So
I know they want to look cool on camera with their glass, but yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
You know, but no, some screw on something that's solid that can keep that liquid in there or at least contain it so it's just a minimal spill. And then I mean, but and I'm no shade. This might have been food and alcohol because my man clearly not missing no meals, so this could be like a combination of two. I'm just saying. That's probably too far.
My man's been through enough. My man has been through enough. He did not need that shot. Oh man!
Oh god, this is.
I can't get behind the moving back thing yet. That's just my Knicks fan in me. Is just because there's so many. There's been so. I mean, you're gonna be like, but someone spit on Trae Young. Okay, there's that one idiot. Fine, but there's been so many moments from the Spike Lee situation and stuff like that already. Like that's cool moments. Like just like the jubilation and seeing the closeness and being right there. One of my favorite moments was Carmelo Anthony. Maybe I get it. Maybe they do. You know how like. Where that fan was sitting at, how like there's like divided spots, and maybe it's just for, like celebrities or people who have Okay, fine, but at the same time, like I don't know, I have a hard time moving the fans away because I feel like it's such a cool experience, especially for the Garden. But I don't know, maybe I'm just being selfish. But yeah, they're definitely. I like my Glock's point. He said that there definitely needs to be like a price limit for these people courtside. $50 might be a little low because I think that's how much it costs for one drink in the stadium. But yeah, there needs to definitely be a price point for them or something like that. But yeah, man. And to your point, Kevin Pryor, nah, they ain't disaffect the court. Just throw the whole thing away. Throw the whole thing away, bro. Throw the whole court away and make a brand new one. That is disgusting. Anyways, Jackie.
Those people that had to clean that up, though. Those people that had to clean that up. I mean, can we do something for these people? Can we do
Give
something? Because damn.
Yeah. You think that dude's out there drinking Henny? That guy we were just watching, little Tonky Tonk. No, they ain't drinking no Henny.
No, what is he drinking? He probably got that drunk off of like White Claw or something. That's just, I'm telling you, that's what happened.
White Claw and the tacos, right? Anyways, yeah. So that's what I'm not gonna do, and what else I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna watch that video ever again for the rest of my life. With Jackie Ray on this fine Taco Tuesday, can you pivot us away from this and tell us what we're not gonna do?
Yes. Let's get into. See, I don't even want to say Taco Tuesday now because y'all just got me out here.
Oh man,
stuff. I can't stand y'all right now. That was my Glock's fault. But let's get into what we're not gonna do because we still talking about this whole almost malice in the palace kind of situation, and the suspensions have come down. So let me show you this first because this is interesting to me how this went down. So the suspension, LeBron was suspended 1 game because they said he initiated the situation, and then Isaiah was suspended for 2 games for basically acting crazy. So the suspension is going to cost LeBron $284,000, and it's going to cost Isaiah $45,000 because he's getting 22. That's just the difference in price point. That's insane to me. So I had to show you guys that. But the Lakers will receive $142,000 credit towards the luxury that projects to save them $532,000, which that's cool. But here's the thing. So I personally think that Isaiah needed to be suspended for at least 3 games because I think he should be suspended for every time he tried to break loose and get LeBron. Somebody, and I posted that on my Twitter. Somebody was like, no, then that would be 5 games. And I was like, no, he broke 5 tackles, but that was in one try to break away. So that's like 3. To me, he should be suspended for at least 3 games. But like I said to you guys yesterday, LeBron is not a dirty player. He's not a bad person. This is the first time in his career that he's been suspended from a game. I think this is only the 2nd time he's been ejected. So this is just not who he is. He's not a dirty player. Like I said before, he took that moment to be like, yo, are you okay? And even when Isaiah was coming at him crazy, you never saw LeBron like wolf at him anyway. It was just like, bro, so he knew that hurt. You could tell by the blood that was gushing from his head. He got cut like right here, which is a sensitive area anyway. And I think he needed something like 9 stitches. But to prove to y'all how good of a person LeBron James is, I didn't post the video from this clip because Pat McAfee just is clearly a LeBron hater. But I want you to look at this. This is absolute chaos in Detroit, blah, blah, blah. But Sham says LeBron did try to track down Isaiah Stewart's number post-game to apologize again and let him know it was an inadvertent hit. I haven't found out yet if he actually got his number, but I feel like he will because he's LeBron James. And I get it. That's that moment in time where you were like, oh, something like that. Those kind of movements happen all the time in basketball. Whether they're intentional or not, I don't believe this one was, but those kind of moves happen all the time. And I felt like Isaiah just probably should have known that. You didn't play in basketball long enough and you was damn near molesting my guy. Like, what'd you think he was going to do? So I think he reacted too bad, but I definitely think LeBron is going to be successful in reaching out to Isaiah because he's not a dirty player. That's the only thing that, that's going around. People talking about, LeBron, this is a dirty play. I think Skip Bayless is funny because how much he is in love with LeBron James. And the fact that LeBron James pays him no attention is why he hates on him so bad. And I can prove it because he started out, his tweet was like, this was not a flagrant foul from LeBron James. Like, I can't believe they ejected him from the game. And then he remembered, he's like, oh yeah, I can't let people know how much I'm in love with him. And then he posted like 3 successions of tweets talking about he's a dirty player. Y'all can say whatever you want to say about LeBron. Y'all can hate on LeBron all you want to, but the thing that we not going to do is make up lies. Y'all know he's not a dirty player, because if he was, this would be something that we've seen him do time and time again. It's not something that we've seen him do time and time again. There's a reason why this is the only second time in his entire career, which is longer than some of y'all been alive. This is only the second time he's been ejected from a game. He's not a dirty player. He tried to make sure he apologized on the court, and now he's going to try to do it off the court, which I think is king. That's king behavior right there. So, Chris, are you surprised that LeBron is trying to reach Isaiah and say, yo, bro, that's my bad. I definitely didn't mean to hurt you like that?
Oh, no, I'm not surprised at all. I fully was expecting that. Even if the report wasn't out there, I was expecting him to do that. Because, like I said, man, the initial like, oh, right after the hit, like, you could tell that was genuine. Like, that wasn't like a fake, you know. Look, we've seen LeBron with a lot of fake injury. I know you ain't going to admit it, but a lot. But that one right there was a genuine, like, because you knew he, like you said, it was a natural movement. Isaiah either didn't fight back with him, or he moved the arm and then initially turned to what happened with his face. And he was easily upset. And you could even tell, because when the entire thing was going on, he didn't back down. He just was gently trying to say, my bad, even though he was just spewing anger towards him. So now I'm not surprised by that at all. I fully see that coming. Now, as far as you saying that Isaiah Stewart needed to be suspended like 3 games, that part, I don't know if I can agree with that, but oh my God. But
like you got up trying to fight. People held you back. Then you kind of pretended like you was going to walk off. And then you tried to round the corner to fight back. And then people,
go through the tunnel.
It took damn near the whole freaking stadium to push you through the tunnel. And then you were like, oh, the tunnel. I couldn't run through it and come out the other side. That's extra. That's when something's wrong with you.
Very
you
dramatic.
3 games to just sit down and
I told you he crazy.
He needs
Isaiah Stewart crazy, man. Yeah, man. Look, it's crazy because since this fight came out, all these other videos been coming out. Like right when I was mentioning it, there was a moment with him and Giannis Antetokounmpo where Giannis had to step up on him. Like I mentioned with Luka. One of my favorite videos from that same fight was Carmelo Anthony, he was standing tough because he was the one right in front of the tunnel, making sure like if anything was, and he kept telling the referee like he ain't coming through here. But what he didn't see was Corey Joseph go right next to him, and obviously he's on the Pistons, and he turned around at Melo. And Mel looked at him like, yo, how the hell you get over here? So it's just funny how he kept saying he ain't getting over here, and then he saw Corey. I don't know. The whole entire thing was just absolutely crazy. Glad it didn't go anywhere else. I think Isaiah Stewart probably avoided LeBron so he could still play victim. But I'm not surprised that LeBron James tried to reach out.
I remember the Lucas situation. I don't remember the Giannis thing. I'm gonna have to go back and look that up. What?
Yeah, so it was a small thing. I still don't entirely understand what pissed off Giannis, but it was the end of the game. The Bucks were up. Giannis was on the bench. He was being over aggressive. I'm assuming with his brother, with Thanasis. It wasn't even that much, but it was something where Giannis it must have been going on throughout the entire game. So Giannis finally, at the very end of the game, before the buzzer even went off, he walked over to him, and then you could like Giannis. You know, he's a happy guy, stern face. He told him something, and then the referee had to split him up, and then he just walked off and he dapped up everybody else and left it. So it was just like Giannis had to step up to him, and that's a serious moment if Giannis is stepping up to somebody else, because you know that's not what he does. So yeah, man, Isaiah Stewart has a history, man.
3 games of therapy. That's from 3 game suspension, mandatory therapy. That's what I think should happen. That's what I think should happen. All right, you guys, that's all we got for this Taco Tuesday. Oh, we're a couple days away from Thanksgiving, y'all. Get it together. So yeah, enjoy your day. Plan ahead for whatever meals. I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. I just do because, Thanksgiving it wasn't really a thankful day. But, it's football Thursday for me and my family. So enjoy your day. Make sure you prepare if you don't smoke turkeys, because fires are started every year from people trying to smoke a turkey. So that's all I got for y'all today. We will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification. What?
Let's go Knicks. Sorry, Lakers. Let's go Knicks. Game day.
We should make a bet. And I know without LeBron. So can I get
I learned I learned from you that you don't pay your bets. No.
I've been inspired by Bronny. Bronny paid up his bet. I don't know if you saw that. We did a stand up on it yesterday. Yeah. If it's not something crazy, I'll pay up. But I do want a 12-point handicap.
All right, goodbye. This show's over. All right, with the way the Knicks been playing, you ain't getting no handicap from me. Nope, show's over. Goodbye.
Bye, y'all.